I have identified 4 core emotional concerns that we as humans share with horses. In identifying those core concerns will help you better understand your horse and balance your nature as a human with your horse's nature. Let's begin. I'm going to bring out Tilly, a Clydesdale paint. Okay. Come on, Tilly. Now, Tilly comes to me as a 3-year-old horse, Clydesdale paint. As you can see, she's pretty big. She absolutely knows nothing. As you can see, she knows nothing. She gets into my space. She's wiggly. She's dangerous. She's had 1 day with me. I did holistic joining yesterday, and we'll do it again today. You'll get to see that on the holistic joining DVD. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Good girl. Now, that's the first core emotional concern, is appreciation. And when she got back and she did it right, I said, good girl. And she began to lick and chew. And in order to enhance that appreciation, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to rub her neck when she does the right thing. What this does, research has found that when you rub the neck, it actually releases a chemical response, just like her mother did when her mother licked her neck. It's important to appreciate your horse, letting them know that they've done the right thing. Now, she's just learning, so she knows absolutely nothing. Yesterday's holistic joining was just a moment of doing the right thing, but I have to show her appreciation. Good girl. The second core emotional concern is status. Status means our position in the herd. You as the human must be at all times the herd leader. Horses are prey animals. They think in terms of prey animal psychology. Get back. Get back. Good girl. Good girl. I'm watching the licking and chew. I'll talk to you, let you know what that means later in the DVD. But getting back to status, her position in the herd is follower, and she's the student. I am the herd leader and the teacher, but I must prove to her that I'm the herd leader. She is genetically required to have a herd leader, and this is a herd of 2, you and your horse. Me and Tilly, we are a herd of 2. She needs me to be the leader, or if I'm not, then she has to be the leader. And that is a point of stress and concern for horses. Horses would rather be in a position of comfort. They are looking for the leader. When your horse rubs on you and moves your feet, that isn't affection. That is disrespect. But that horse is disrespecting in a way that, are you the leader today? And if you're not, I'm going to move your feet. There's the key. He who moves the other's feet first is in control. So I must be the one that controls the movement of her feet in order to identify myself to her as the herd leader. It is provoking her instinct to recognize me as the herd leader. No, now that was a nibble, no teeth. And she's looking to taste me. And there's a big difference. And we'll talk about that later between biting, nibbling, whether she needs dental work. It's possible that she does. But getting back to status, we all have status. As humans in our jobs, in our home, you have a position of status. With your herd of 2, your status is herd leader. Always, always, always. The third is autonomy. Now, what I mean by autonomy is we as humans have the opportunity of free will, free choice. We decide yes or no in our lives most of the time. A lot of things are dictated to us, but for the most part, we can make those choices. Well, in the animal world, they also have autonomy as well. They make the choices too, to where they're going to eat, where they're going to sleep, when they're thirsty, so I'm going to go get some water. There's some choices they make. And they also choose, you're going to be my herd leader. They choose to submit to that herd leader. That's autonomy. What I want to do is I want to honor and respect my horse's autonomy, allowing her to make the right decisions. Now you saw she pawed at me, so I just kicked her back, because that's what a herd leader would do. A lead mare would go, you don't touch me like that. So she gave me respect. She didn't expect that. She needed that. So I just controlled her feet, and that was a great example of my response as a herd leader, as another horse. I have to be another horse with my horse. They don't understand human psychology. We must apply their horse psychology to them in order to communicate and be safer around our horses. So getting back to autonomy, I'm going to set up choices for Tilly to make. I am going to support her in making the right decision. I will not force her to make the right decision. I will not go 1, 2, 3, you make that decision or else. I'm going to continue to support her, honoring her autonomy to make the right decision. I'll keep putting the question or what it is I want her to do in front of her and supporting her to make that decision. And when she makes that decision, my release of pressure is going to be crisp. And that is what we call pressure and release. Horses learn from the release of pressure, not the pressure itself. So when I get the right answer from her, allowing her to have autonomy, then I release my pressure, whether it's my body language, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, body language and how horses speak to one another with body language. Now, the fourth core emotional concern is role. We all have a role. In our jobs at work, we have a role. In our homes, we have a role. Sometimes my role is bookkeeper. Sometimes my role is cook, laundress. The list goes on. But our roles keep changing. Today, my role is to be the teacher. I am teaching her what she needs to know in order to be in my herd of two. She recognizes my status as the leadership, she will, and then she'll identify with my role that I am the teacher, and her role is student and to be learning today and to be the follower. So her status is follower and her role is to be the student.